If you ever have the great fortune of traveling to the majestic land of India, you should be prepared as you are going to go on a facial hair ride of the century. Facial hair, on men especially, has a rich history of traditions and developing grooming styles as a result of integration of cultures, geography, shifts in cultural trends, and rebellion against older generation facial hairstyle. In southern India, generations of Indian men rock the mustache. It is said that the thicker, more bristly your stash is, the more masculine you are. Mustaches are also symbolic of a man's virility. In Hinduism, grown out facial hair symbolizes one nomadic and ascetic nature and their ability to adapt to all situations in life. Throughout our travels in India, it was rare to see a man without facial hair, the very least a thin mustache. This trend of mustaches dates back to the British Raj when the British Empire ruled the Indian subcontinent between 1858 to 1947. At the time, the British Army had naked upper lips, and the Indian counterparts saw the lack of plumage as a lack of manliness. Once the officers began growing out their facial hair, the trend spread throughout the army and into the civilian population. With this history of facial hair, owning a mustache or a beard has become symbolic of one's connection to their national Indian identity. Today, the styles and grooming methods of facial hair is different amongst the Indian states, and younger generations are creating their own interpretations of these hairy traditions. The different mentalities towards facial hair can be explained through the states of Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Goa. In the state of Maharashtra, one would see a balance between old mustache traditions and newer in-style looks, such as the "Hey, I have just gone through puberty" stubble and the pencil-thin Guy Fawkes goatee that appeals to the younger generations. Especially in the city of Mumbai, advertisements and the way celebrities stylize their facial hair plays the traditional upper lip caterpillars in young males. This is not to say that the urban influence has diminished all signs of mustaches, but there is still a desire to individualize oneself, even if it means shaving off or thinning the facial hair. In states like Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, there is less separation from the traditional mustaches. In fact, when visiting these states, you'll find men of different ages supporting the mustache campaign. In these states, there is less urban influence and more focus towards religious and traditional practices that embody the national Indian identity. The Keralan mustache is distinguishable by the focus of growing hair in the middle and thin on the sides. The Karnataka mustaches are usually evenly grown across the lip but never drapes down like a handlebar, while the Tamil Nadu mustache, on the other hand, will be sharp on its edges and drape down towards the chin. Goa is heavily populated by promiscuous socialites, so for men, this is the place where you gotta look your best. Traditional facial hair styles are disposable for the affection of a beautiful Goan woman. Between celebrities rocking the stubble and women expressing their preference for smoother skin, mustaches are not in style. It is in this state where you will find men trying to display other means of attraction to get recognized for their masculinity. It is more hip to rebel from having the same mustache as your father and to grow out your facial hair the way that is more flattering to the social climate. Even though the traditional mustache is heavily loaded with Indian history, the younger generations would sacrifice it to show a modernized display of masculine qualities. It is because of the younger generations that people fear that the recognizable Indian mustache is doomed for extinction. To keep rich Indian traditions alive, I've even tried to replicate the Caroline mustache. Pretty snazzy, huh?